Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we are going to be jumping into a quick match with Rexxar. We are joined by the illustrious Punisher JJE. Hopefully, he can carry us to a win today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Microphone way too loud all of a sudden. Let's tune that back a little bit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We find ourselves on the Cursed Hollow. At level 1, we are going to be going with Hunter-Gatherer. Now, this talent is currently bugged. You're going to be hearing that a lot, actually. This talent's currently bugged on Rexxar. Should be something that you get used to in your vocabulary. Essentially, it's Regen Master for yourself and your bear. By the way, man, bear, pig. What's up? What's up with that? Average Adam pointed that out to me, and now I can't stop thinking about it, so we always ride pig, even if it clashes. Anyway, Regen Master, you know, pretty basic. You get regen globes, and throughout the course of the game, your health regen gets higher. The problem is, with this particular talent, is it's bugged right now, and if Diablo were to pick up a regen globe, all of a sudden, we don't get credit for that regen globe. So we have to make sure that we are very adamant in our mission to get the green stuff, which is going to be difficult for me because I suck at it really bad. But there we go, we got the first one. Not too sure what's going on here with all the bee stepping, but you know what, that's fine. So, if you've never seen Rexxar, I've released 2 videos for him already without showing any gameplay, which is kind of weird. I've never done that before. He's pretty complex. You have to micro... We're getting ganked. You have to micro your pet. You have to micro Misha and yourself. But you don't really micro Misha. And yes, I'm very much aware of how ridiculous that sentence sounds, but that's pretty much how the character plays right now. It's a little weird. Our Q ability is called Spirit Swoop. We throw an eagle at things. Did I get that regen globe? I sure did. If we hit a target, we deal damage, and then we are also going to slow them down. Our W ability is actually telling Misha to charge. Apparently I said Carnage in my other video. I don't know where that came. No, my regen globe, but I think yeah, I got that one. I got that one. We tell her to charge. She's going to leap from her current position wherever we tell her to. And then she's also going to stun the target that she lands on, like you just saw there. And then our E ability is Mend Pet. I'm going back and forth. The Lord of Weakness diving under the tower there is going to be taken down. I'm going back and forth between telling Misha to attack things and then telling her to follow me. Essentially to keep her controlled, keep her on a leash a little bit, make sure she doesn't do anything that I wouldn't do. At level 4, the talent I've usually gone for here is Misha's basic attacks heal her. She is going to be soaking up a ton of damage from the enemy team. A ridiculous amount of damage from the enemy team. And you need to make sure that she stays healthy while that's going on. If Diablo goes in here on Rainer, this is going to be a kill, picking up Olaf instead. I think I'm going to go with Easy Prey this particular game, though. The Cursed Hollow does have a fair amount of mercenary camps, and with Easy Prey, we're going to be able to kill these camps really, really, really easy. Basically just increases her damage to minions and mercenaries by 150%, which is huge. I mean, that's a really big upgrade. I can't quite figure out where Rexxar fits into the game. He is a very squishy hero going in on this team fight here. We are going to completely miss our stun on a new Barak, but don't worry, he's not going to get away. The tribute is active down here. We're going to send in Misha onto Jim Raynor and try to burst him down. We're just going to walk away. We're going to let Misha stay in this and try to deal the damage she needs to deal. I could actually kill this boss right now. Like, by myself, kill this boss right now. I don't need the team here at all. We would be able to keep Misha healed. And of course, because of the mercenary talent that we just picked up, she's going to be super proficient at actually taking this guy down. It does look like we may be losing this fight, though. I'm going to ping for a top hat from our friendly Punisher JJE Abather, but it looks like I'm a little bit over my head and we will be taken down here. The top hat is now on Vala, but Vala does fall. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go very well. So I guess I'll go take care of that since it was my idea. But Rexxar is able to solo things before any other character in the entire game. Back in the day, Zagara used to be able to take down that golem by herself at level 7. Now you don't even need to wait for that. Telling Misha to go in and stun a Nubarak. Now falling back, we do need to kill this golem. Misha's going to be pretty good at killing the golem too. At this level range, another bug talent is throwing axes. It does nothing. It does not increase your basic attack range at all. I tested it out in a try match just before this game started because I really want that talent to work. And quite simply, it does not do that. So we are going to be going with Aspect of the Beast instead. Every time Misha auto attacks, it's going to be lowering her cooldown on her W by 2 seconds, which is pretty big. I mean, that is one of your biggest utilities that you can bring to a team fight. So being able to stun more often is definitely going to be a good thing. Gonna have to fall back here. Looks like we are going to be giving up this tribute entirely. We do have Misha by her side. We could send her in. The enemy team doesn't actually seem to want to pick up this tribute at all. Let's just go ahead and try to send down another stun. We do take down the enemy team's Gem Rainer. Now pushing forward, we're going to call Misha back to protect our Vala. Now I'm a little bit vulnerable, no. Switching our attentions over to the enemy Rexxar. We are going to take him down as well. Notice that Punisher JGE has the top hat of Abathur on Misha. From what they were saying in Brawl with the Blues, we can actually clone Misha and have 2 bears, or he could just clone Rexxar if he goes with the what is that? The evolution talent? I don't know what that talent's called. We're going to be going with Bestial Wrath. I know a lot of people like the heat-seeking boars, but this is going to make my job easier soloing stuff like this. Bestial Wrath just increases the amount of damage that Misha is going to do, which is a good thing, a very good thing. And as you can see, we could just walk in here, and at any point in the game from here on out, we can totally just take a boss by herself. Now we do have to be careful because the enemy team obviously could come over here and see this happening and steal it from me. But like, look how ridiculously strong this is. Not very many characters in the game can actually do this. We have the Butcher who can, we have Zagara who can, we have Sonya who can, but Rexxar does it better than all of them combined. So, I mean, in that regard, he's actually very, very impressive. It's just hard to figure out where he actually fits into team dynamics. Very hard to figure it out. We have Misha on Rainer here. We're going to try to focus him down. A great Flame Breath from Diablo is going to be very disruptive there. And we are going to pick up 2 kills. Let's go ahead and try to focus down these Banshees. We're not taking too much damage. A lot of the times, you know, in most matches that I've played, I have this guy at level 6, by the way. So I've put in a fair amount of time for how long he's been released. In most matches, I noticed that I have a lot of issues with people just jumping on top of me, and then I'm like, why isn't the tank peeling for me? What's going on? But I'm a warrior. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, Misha is your tank, and you have to control her adequately, or you're just not going to make it. Jumping in on a Nubarak here with Misha, can you okay. That's an example of an opportunity where microing would be really good. I could have pulled her back behind me there while I was being triple tapped. Yeah. Honestly, I just overextended. I chased that kill way too far. We did have a curse, but I don't think we really did anything with it. Top's looking okay. Look at this boss go, actually. So it's a good thing we did that. That was actually the only pushing we've done in any lane, just picking up middle right now as well. So not that bad, not that bad. We are going to be going with basic attacks, increase movement speed. This allows Misha to stick to her target a lot better. A lot better. It allows you to also escape in the thick of things too. I made a video all about microing Misha, and you can use some of those tricks to actually get quite a bit away from someone in the heat of the battle. Going in with the stun yet again on Misha, we are going to take down the enemy team's Rexxar. Can we spot the Nova? Can we spot the Nova? No? No. No, he can't. Okay. Here comes the Nubarak yet again. Diablo throwing him up into the air with the suplex. Not really going to do much, and the burrow is going to allow him to get away. Basically, the next time the enemy team gets distracted, I could easily come in here. Let's go ahead and try to slow down a Nubrak. I do miss. I do use a stun on Misha there, but it was interrupted by his stun. This is a decoy. So where's the real one? Dude, she's playing mind games with me. I don't see her. Great, I only got 3 hours of sleep. Maybe that has something to do with it. Alright, sending in Misha on Jim Raynor. Bestial Wrath is going to be popped, and we are going to try to burst them down. Sending out the Hawk as well, as they were in a very, very convenient straight line. Jumping in with Misha, we are going to stun the enemy Rexxar. Turning now onto the Lost Vikings. They are going to rewind and come back to life. Now, we are actually pretty vulnerable here, so I am going to start to fall back, but we can throw in our stun. We could tell Misha to go in and attack while I run away. I'm totally okay with that. Jumping in, we are going to stun most of the Vikings yet again. Can we take them down? Oh, nope, no, we can't. No, we can't. Too many projectiles coming at my face there. The tribute is active yet again. Looks like a Nubrak first on the scene. Probably going to pick this up for his team. Diablo was middle, but had to recall, and Abathur is doing a great job of pushing top. But what else would you expect from the one and only Punisher? At this level range, I kind of see two options in most cases. Primal Intimidation is pretty good versus this team as well. We'd probably get a lot of value out of that, so maybe I'll go that. But normally, in most cases, I mean, Rexxar's damage is pretty mediocre. So I think Aspect of the Hawk would be pretty good, increasing your attack speed. And Feigned Death is a great survivability talent versus most like really bursty heroes. Basically think of it as a ice block, because that is exactly what it does. It does not do anything else. It basically puts you in a stasis just like ice block does. The enemy team has taken over the boss. Unfortunately, we were just a little bit too late. Bestial Wrath going out. We are going to jump on the enemy team's Nubrak. Now, okay, we'll turn around on Rexxar here. We do have the top out Abathur moving in on Nova. Now, we didn't have the stun, but we do now, and we are going to be able to take her down. Come on, Misha. Come on, Misha. Go get him. Go get him, Misha. You could do it. All right, follow me. Let's go. Misha, to me. We are going to go back, and I guess we could deal with that boss, but I think Vala is going to take care of it. I'm totally fine with Vala doing that. So we could take this opportunity to move up to the top lane and get a boss of our own, which I think is going to be a great idea. I think that's a phenomenal idea. Go, Misha. You could do it. Bestial Wrath is almost off cooldown. Let's let her sit in that stun, just see how much damage she takes. That's not too bad. And then Bestial Wrath. She's dealing 520 damage to this guy every single time she swings. She could just melt the HP of a PvE encounter like this. This is going to be good on maps like Tomb of the Spider Queen. This is going to be good on what you're seeing right now, Cursed Hollow, just because you can go out and jungle a lot more. It's not going to be good on Dragon Knight at all. Like this combo, I mean, there's a lot of synergy between your level 4 and level 10 talent, but I mean, it really does take the right map to take advantage of that synergy. This is not a build you could walk into any map and have a lot of success with. Looks like Vala spinning and winning down in the bottom lane is being chased by a Viking, but don't worry, Diablo, the Lord of Weakness, is there to take him down. We are going to go for this tribute now. It might actually just zone back these Viking players if they try to move in here. Misha getting a little away from me there for some reason. I don't really know why. Can we get in here in time? Misha blocked the projectile and saved Sylvanas. Look at that. That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, that was awesome. Totally like what I wanted to do, but I didn't think I'd be able to do it. All right. So even with this particular setup, here we go. Wrath of the Berserker, whatever it's called. That's essentially what it is. For our pet, we're going to try to focus down Jim Raynor. That absolutely did not happen. That was a situation where I would have a pretty hard time running away. I just went into the wrong neighborhood. Really, really bad decision making there. So I decided to stand there and try to make the best of it, and, well, it did not work out. Looks like we lost another, or the enemy team lost another Viking. Diablo chasing after a Nubrak now. He was vulnerable from the Sylvanas, but he was able to get away. At level 20, so Frenzy of Kalimdor is going to increase your your ability to stick to a target so much. We already have movement speed increases. This is going to also add a slow whenever Misha attacks someone. I think the intention of Rexxar, keep in mind people are still figuring him out. Like, as of right now, he has the lowest win rate in the entire game, other than Stitches, but he might as well, you know, not even be. You don't even need to bring that up anymore. Everybody knows Stitches has the lowest win rate. But to me, the intention of the character seems to be to find a squishy on the back line, send Misha in, and allow Misha to stick to that character and burst them down. Control that character, because remember, you stun based off of Misha's location, and not your location. So, I mean, how I think the character is going to be played is you send Misha in, she just rips into that target, stun locks them, keeps them still, keeps them out of the fight, and then when things get a little too hefty, you just heal your pet. Or call her back. I mean, if she does die, you're only giving the enemy team 25% normal XP. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal at all. It's really not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and Bestial Wrath since we have the top hat of Abathur. I'm assuming this is going to give me attack speed increase as well. No, it's not actually. But we should be able to take down this keep, no problem. Diablo looked like he was having some fun with his friends. Let's rotate down to the bottom lane while we still have this curse. We are going to have to disengage, though. So there's my stun on 2 members of the enemy team. Then we just call Misha back to us, and we disengage. Hi, Punisher. Boss is going to be up in 30 seconds, apparently. This one right here. The enemy team has no defenses left, so that actually means they're probably going to be pretty mobile. Once this curse is done, they're going to have free reign to just kind of push out and go wherever they want to. I have a problem with this, though. I'm trying to hide in the bush here, and Misha just sits out in the middle of a lane like a fucking bear would. Like, no subtlety at all. No secrecy going on here. Hello, hello. Oh, I do miss with the L. Misha, to me, now. We're gonna zone the enemy team here. We're gonna send her in. Bestial Wrath is off cooldown. Taking a lot of damage here, though. Can we take down this Anubrak? Misha, go, 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 go. Yes! You're doing great. You're also healing him, though, so let's stop doing that, actually. Looks like the enemy team's Rexxar was taken down over here. He overextended. I honestly think Misha has enough health to actually come in here and still tank this just fine. With a few min pets, she's back up to... Oh, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. This is bad. Okay. There's a lot going on above me. Let's try to send Misha in on the Vikings here. There we go. Not bad. We just need to stay very safe. The enemy Nova's around here somewhere. Ah! 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 Okay, we're all right. Okay, now we can go get the boss. Oh, that was terrifying. All right, Bestial Wrath has popped yet again. Here we go. Misha doing work. We're going to be able to clear this in no time flat. We do see Jim Raynor on the way down. I need to pay attention to roots, though. That's the most dangerous thing to me at the present time. All right. Awesome. Let's recall, and then I'll go top to get that boss as well. He really is great at taking these mercenary camps. If you don't take this talent at level 4, he can still do this, by the way. Like, he's still fully capable of soloing the boss, taking mercenary camps. It's just nowhere near as fast. That's one of his main problems, especially on a multi-camp like the Bruisers here. He cannot clear those quickly at all, like at all. But for bosses, he's actually pretty incredible. The enemy team is going to have to deal with this boss or lose the game. Meanwhile, another tribute spawning up in the top lane, and we are grabbing yet another boss. So to say we're in a commanding position right now would be an absolute understatement. We'll go ahead and mend our pet. Allow her to continue to tank this. And there we go, beautiful. So let me show you what I'm talking about with this. This camp will take just about as long as that entire boss did if I don't have help. Quite simply, we don't have the AoE damage to do it. Now, this talent does help a lot, but imagine if she was only doing, I don't know, what would she be doing, like 150 damage a swing or something? This would take a lot longer. This would take a lot longer. All right. So we're going to get this. Top's looking good. We can go get this camp as well. I really do play him like a jungler. In team fights, he does feel very vulnerable. I've been having a lot of luck in this particular game, but in team fights, he usually does feel very vulnerable. But looks like between the boss and Abathur, we are gonna win the game. So this is Rexxar. I would imagine that the builds are gonna change. Number one, as people figure out the character, and number two, as his talents are actually fixed. Two of his most important talents, I would say, are two of the talents that I think could be valuable, which is his Hunter-Gatherer, which again is partially working, but not fully. And then the range increase at level 7. Quite simply don't do anything. So that's a little discouraging. But this was my build for this particular match. We went with Regen Master for the healing. Remember, you have to pick up the orbs for them to count. If someone else picks it up, you do not get credit as of right now. Once it's fixed, that will not be an issue. Easy prey, basically, just so I could take mercenary camps a lot easier, and I really, really, really liked it. Aspect of the Beast. One of the best talents in this tier, I would say. There's a lot of really good choices, but I find myself picking this one most often, and I really enjoy it. Misha's basic attack lowers her cooldown of her charge by 2 seconds. Really valuable. Bestial Wrath, because I wanted the synergy with Easy Prey. And then Thrill of the Hunt, your basic attacks increase both yours and Misha's attack speed by 25%. A great talent, allowing Misha to actually go in and deal significant damage with Bestial Wrath to the backline of the enemy team. Great talent. They were mostly auto attacks. So we did pick up the Primal Intimidation, which is exactly the same as Imposing Presence, I guess, but it gives it to both you and Misha. And then at level 20, we went with Frenzy of Kalimdor, which makes us deal a little bit more damage, but more importantly, gives a 20% slow for 1.5 seconds every time Misha attacks, which basically means she's going to be faster than her target in almost every situation, because when she does attack, she gets a 25% speed increase. So this is what I was able to theory craft. My voice keeps going in and out. It doesn't hurt at all. I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe I just need more sleep. But that is my build. I really like it. It's just getting used to the character is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're going to be doing something special here on the channel soon, and I hope you guys look forward to that. But until next time, weird intro, outro, yeah.